bumping day and night, and
that sugar sweet, you got what I need.
so guys, here to my new Filipino friends, and they want to introduce themselves.
Good morning, everyone. Hello, viewers. I'm Yel from Philippines.
Good morning, I'm Lisa. I'm from Philippines as well.
Hi Yel, hi Lisa, and my first question. We starting our talk. Why you went here in Ukraine, and why not Canada, not USA, which a lot of Filipino went?
Why I'm here? Actually, I'm here because of like the opportunity. Someone like hired me to work in Ukraine as like a teacher. So that's why I'm here. I grabbed that opportunity. That's why it's my first country abroad, Ukraine. I really don't have any plans to come here before or in any other country, but there's an opportunity. That's why I grabbed this opportunity.
So me, I got married to a Ukrainian man, and later I migrated here in Ukraine, and eventually I learned to love the country, yes, and embrace their culture. Like
Can you tell in short how did you meet your husband?
So, I've met my husband in the Philippines. He was a backpacker. He was a tourist, and he was in the Philippines for only 2 weeks. And that time I got a vacation also, and we met in Cebu City, a city in Central Visayas.
It's a very nice place.
Very beautiful story. By the way, how long have you been in Ukraine?
I'm here almost 10 years. 10 years already. Can you imagine, guys?
One decade.
1 decade, yes.
Approaching 4 years only.
And do you have any bad experience in Ukraine?
Bad experience. Maybe during the pandemic, it was the most difficult time for me because my dad like passed away. It was locked down during that time. You cannot like go outside. Like we are like stuck in the house, and I really wanted to go back home, but I cannot because it was locked down. So my father passed away, and I didn't have a chance like to see him. So for me, that's the most difficult time.
It's so sad.
Yeah, so sad.
For me, it happened like last year in the beginning of war when the Russian reached Kalinivka. So our apartment is 3 kilometers away from Kalinivka, and we were bumping day and night, and my mother-in-law she didn't want to go to bomb shelter. So that's the worst experience in Ukraine. Especially my husband is in military, so we are only two together. So that's really hard.
It's so bad. So sad. And let's talk about good experience. Do you have good experience?
Of course, we have lots
But
of-
it has passed.
But right now the situation is getting better. It's not so scary
Yeah, I agree
as
with
before.
you. I agree with you. And maybe can you tell about your friends in Ukraine? Maybe some of them leave from Ukraine, some of stay in Ukraine.
We have like a Filipino community before like in Ukraine. So from time to time we have like gatherings, we have like parties from time to time. But right now because of the war, some of them they moved out. So already in other parts of Europe, only very few people like stayed in Ukraine. Those who were like married with Ukrainians. And I think there were 2 who still working with their employers. Only 2 Filipinos as well.
Only two.
Only 2. and most of them like Eliza, they're married with Ukrainian, and so that's why.
Okay, and when war broke out, what did you feel? And did the Filipino community reaction about this?
I really was like positive before, like nothing will happen, because like according to my colleagues, no, nothing will happen. Don't worry,
didn't
nothing will
expect this,
happen.
yeah?
But before the war, we moved out already. We went to Truskavets. It's near Lviv. Also, we stayed there for 5 days, and we decided to come back to Kiev because nothing happens during that time. And then after 2 days, this bombing started. Like, why did we come?
Many people did
Yes.
like you, my friends.
Yes.
Also, they leave and no, nothing is gonna happen.
Yes, they said no, nothing will happen. You can come back. And when we came back, so 2 days after this war started, and we moved out again. So we had like a communication with a group of Filipinos, so it's easy for us to move. We evacuate together. Yes, our consulate has prepared like a bus for us, and we all went to Lviv. Eliza is not with us.
I stayed
She
here
stayed here.
from the beginning of the war until now.
Why you stayed? Why you didn't evacuate in Lviv?
I chose to stay here. I don't want to leave my family. Especially I have cats, so I don't want to leave them.
She's the
Many
bravest.
people leave. You know that many people leave.
I was on the balcony listening to all those bombing, so eventually I get used to it.
She enjoys the alarm.
It's like a ringtone.
It's true. It's good that you didn't leave your pets and your family, because I heard so many stories about pets which stayed without families, and they, had no chance to
One
leave.
of my friends, she has a rabbit.
Rabbit,
Yes,
yeah.
rabbit in the house. She left it inside the house. She left this rabbit inside the house. Now she went to evacuate to another city, and the rabbit was in the house, like in Kiev. In Kiev.
I heard stories about one pet shop. They have rats, and they leave these rats outside, and these rats make a big family, maybe 30, 40
Yeah, at least you
rats
see.
in Inquiry.
That's good.
That's so fun. Let's talk about food. How about the food? And did you like Ukrainian food? Which one do you like and which one you don't like?
Of course, I have my favorites. My favorite one is plov, because we all Filipinos love rice. So it's with rice with meat, with vegetables. Yes. So I love plov. And one more is your vareniki. Vareniki. How to say it correctly?
Vareniki.
Vareniki.
In Ukrainian, vareniki.
Vareniki.
Yeah. Vareniki.
And pelmeni.
Pelmeni is more Russian food, and vareniki it's Ukrainian.
It's Ukrainian,
Yeah.
yes.
About me, I like everything except for ikra. Ikra and silotko and what else?
Ikra селедки.
Ikra and silotko. I still couldn't eat it. I'm sorry. I don't mean to offend you guys, but I really can't.
But I've tried everything. Tried Ukrainian food. We have Ukrainian dishes like prepared in our school, so that's why I've tried everything.
Did you try vodka?
Samagon.
Only
Samagon,
once.
yes. With 70% alcohol, yeah. Oh, IMG.
And how did you feel?
You know, like you have this culture in especially in the village, yes.
Yeah,
in Dacha.
in Dacha.
Like when you get up in the morning, you have like a glass of beer, yeah. And after that, like samagon or like
Routine.
yes, routine, daily routine. So whole day you are a drunk. Whole day you are.
But not all the Ukrainians like that.
Not all, yes, not all. Some.
Yeah. So, what Filipino food you miss so much?
I missed kare. Kare is like it's beef, yeah, beef
Beef with peanut
with peanut butter with I don't know the kare
and
powder
bagoong.
with bagoong. Bagoong is shrimp paste. Shrimp
Like a
paste. I don't know if you like
fermented
it.
fish.
Yeah.
Like that.
It's so smelly, but it's yummy.
It's very yummy.
It's interesting.
It has an unpleasant smell.
Yeah.
But tastes good.
But when you taste it, you will love it.
For me, I don't miss Filipino food except for Jollibee.
Jollibee is famous.
It's like a fast food restaurant.
Like McDonald's.
Like McDonald's.
We have like
Jollibee.
McDonald's.
Their food, Jollibee food, I miss so much. I can't wait to taste them again once I return to the Philippines.
I've tried.
And you have McDonald's in Philippines. or no?
Yeah.
Yeah, we also have McDonald's, KFC. We have, but they serve with rice.
Serve with rice.
Here, no rice. Only chicken.
And so interesting to know what is the difference between Filipinos and Ukrainians.
Filipino people or
Yeah.
the place?
Can you tell about the place and about the people?
About the place, maybe Ukraine is bigger than the Philippines. But when it comes to population, we have
Twice.
yes, not twice, maybe thrice, thrice bigger than your population. Yeah, that's funny. We have lots of beautiful beaches in the Philippines. If you love like swimming, so you can visit our country. You are all welcome. Why not? We have falls, different like waterfalls, falls. Yeah, sea, beaches, nice beaches.
You have beautiful nature.
Nature,
Yeah.
yes, beautiful nature everywhere. Yeah, you
Beaches.
It's tropical, right?
tropical country.
Because it's more cold. It's
And we only have two weathers, two seasons,
rainy.
rainy and sunny.
Yeah.
It was my first time to see snow in Ukraine.
And how did you feel?
Oh my God, I was so happy at first. I was playing with it. Yes, because it was my first time. Wow, snow!
I even cried.
Yes. I opened my mouth and
And then you. the next day.
Yeah. It's like magical because I only saw it in movies. Snow.
yeah, in the Philippines in December we used to make like a Christmas tree in our country, and sometimes we use like white one, like looks like snow, but like, it's like made of cottons.
Or
But here like real snow, real snow. Yeah, when you woke up in the morning and you look at outside your window, you can see it's all white. So it's white Christmas.
And difference between people.
What's the difference between
Maybe
one- characters? We are jolly. I don't say that you are not jolly person. Maybe we are more. We are noisier.
We are
Yeah, very
expressive
very
and
expressive, energetic.
Smiling all the time, like that. No, you guys, you look. I'm sorry.
Serious.
You look
It's okay.
intimidated. No, I am,
Maybe
I
like
am intimidated by you. You look so serious all the time. Like
Yeah,
that.
it's
And I'm afraid to approach you like that. But I'm
so
sure
that means they are not approachable. No, she's approachable.
I guess it's normal. It's normal. For
Maybe it's our impression, yeah. So first impression, but when we started talking to Ukrainians, we found out that they're cool. Yeah, cool
Humorous
people.
as well. Like that.
And I want to say, you're so kind too. Yeah, really, you're so good.
And Filipinos talk loud.
Talk a lot. Talk
loud
a
and
lot and loud.
Loud.
Too loud.
Sometimes my husband told me, Lisa, don't shout. And I answered him, I'm not shouting. It's my normal voice. Like that.
I worked in the Philippines for how many years, and we have a big group of class, like in the classroom. Many students, like 65, 60. So yeah, I used to speak with a loud voice. And here in Ukraine, I only have 7 students, and I am speaking the same.
Used to it.
Yeah, speak with a loud voice.
And especially when because every day my cats walks outside, right? And every time I call them like Martin, and my neighbors will look at me like, what's that voice like that? I guess it's only me who calls my pet like in a loud voice like that. Martin, Richie, idita moy. Oh my god, and my neighbors were like, oh my god, what is that? Oh, it's so funny. It's so really funny when you have different culture like that.
Guys, I'm so grateful to this beautiful woman for this video, for this interview, for this walk, for eating food. It was really nice, and I'm so glad that I know you, and I hope we will meet again, and that's it.